that needed XRP to service payments but tokens on the open market, it would create extra demand and boost the price up. Because the trial has already started and the new SEC CEO hardly wants to assume his functions with a loss. I am keeping my prediction for now that in the long run XRP has a good chance of soaring above $2. Welcome to the Coin Post. Based on various YouTube headlines, the XRP price should be between $100 and $1,000. To understand that these predictions are achievable, it's enough to just calculate what the capitalization of the coin would be in this case. But many people love XRP. I would even say believe in this coin, and it gives a great launching pad for new growth. I once said that in theory, with certain conditions, the price of XRP could reach $10. Even for a short period of time. And today I want to discuss a more modest $4 prediction, which should be the starting point for reaching future highs. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button please, and let's get into it. According to Ripple's report, in the first quarter of 2021, they sold XRP for $150 million. This is twice as much than in the last quarter of 2020. The increase was caused by the growing demand for the on-demand liquidity, which is gaining momentum independently of the lawsuit with the SEC, and this is great news. Recently, we had a video on the channel on an hourly interview with the Ripple head Brad Garlinghouse, where he answered various questions including about XRP sales. Garlinghouse stated that when he sells Ripple, it has no impact on the market, and overall, if you look at the XRP's daily trading volumes, selling $150 million in 3 months is really not gonna make a big difference. Besides, these deals probably don't go through the exchange. So if you think about it as an average investor in XRP, even such small volumes would better not pass through Ripple. If companies that needed XRP to service payments but tokens on the open market, it would create extra demand and boost the price up. So far it's only a dream. The reality is an increase in the number of XRP whales with a purse balance of 10 million tokens. In the last quarter, the whale flock increased from 308 to 319 members. Another reason that's not letting the demand take up the supply is Ripple's co-founder and XRP creator Jed Mccaleb. Last week, he sold about 111 million tokens, for which he got over $160 million. He's been selling XRP for tens and now hundreds of millions of dollars weekly every year. And then he significantly increased the pace after the trial between Ripple and SEC started. Analysts believe Mccaleb's reserves will last until September, after which he will finally stop scaring the market with regular sales. Let's discuss in the comments why Jed Mccaleb, who knows everything about XRP as its creator, systematically drops the cryptocurrency, and there's no even a hint that he's gonna keep some of it in the long run. In April, XRP surged by more than 200% amid the news of the trial between Ripple and SEC. By the news, I mean the fact that Ripple's lawyers have scored a number of victories, particularly how they withheld Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson's personal financial information. But then Bitcoin took the crypto market to the correction, and there were no news hooks. So far, both sides have taken a wait-and-see attitude, and nothing fundamental is happening. The XRP owners spoke in favor of Ripple, as they wanted to be added to the court as a third party. Ripple in turn supports their initiative and notes that the SEC's actions triggered the XRP delisting wave, which led to a $15 billion drop in the capitalization of the cryptocurrency. Whereas the SEC has another point of view, the regulator told the court that the owners of XRP didn't prove any new information, but had simply rewritten the statement of the Ripple's lawyers. And they therefore asked the court to reject the application because they consider it an attempt to delay the proceedings. The SEC also denies having documents comparing XRP to Bitcoin or Ethereum. Such papers could be a strong argument in favor of one party depending on their content. The court had previously granted Ripple's lawyer's request for disclosure of the regulator's documents on Bitcoin and Ethereum, which define cryptocurrency as a commodity rather than a security. But as the SEC claims, they have no such documents. Another fascinating point is that the new SEC head, Gary Gensler, has found himself the first important task of dealing with the story of the GameStop stock trade and the collapse of the Archegos hedge fund. It's expected to have new rules of market regulation that will prevent the repetition of such stories or at least reduce possible risks. In an interview with Brad Garlinghouse, which I mentioned earlier today, the CEO of Ripple expressed the hope that the conflict would be resolved once the SEC gets a new chairman. Unlike his predecessor, Gary Gensler is much better at cryptocurrencies. But how is he gonna use his knowledge? Because the trial has already started and the new SEC CEO hardly wants to assume his functions with a loss. He needs a big win, and if he doesn't get it in the stock market, then Ripple may well become the victim. I'll tell you more about what's going to happen with Ripple and the SEC in our next videos, so stay tuned not to miss any updates. Now it's time for the XRP price prediction. I've already pointed out today that since mid-April the XRP price has been crushed by a correction in the cryptocurrency market, and there hasn't been any great news either. Therefore, as mentioned in one of my previous videos, for a time XRP has to repeat the dynamics after Bitcoin. We can see this easily just looking at the chart of XRP and Bitcoin from mid-April to date. Find 10 differences. I am keeping my prediction for now that in the long run XRP has a good chance of soaring above $2. Two conditions must be fulfilled for that. First, no big correction of Bitcoin. Otherwise, XRP owners will have to fight hard to keep the price of $1. And second, the SEC should not have a big win in court, and if Lady Justice sided with Ripple again, it would only accelerate growth. The next target is at $4. The previous XRP high in January 2018 was $3.5, and before making plans for something more, it should be reached first. Doing it will not be easy. There are many other cheap coins in the market. Just take DOGECOIN that mooned, and it's not yet clear when the story will end. But in theory, those prices are real if Bitcoin doesn't trip it. The primary risk is a possible Bitcoin price drop, but so far, it shows a way out of the downward trend with a prospect of further growth above $65,000. But you can't ignore the fact that we're gonna have shake the weak hands of the market, including a fall to $50,000 and below. But it's just my opinion, and it's not financial advice. Now it's time to hit the like button and share this video with your friends who are into XRP too, or consider buying it. Thanks for watching, that's all I have. It's the Coin Post channel. Subscribe and get enlightened.